we've got the Boston Celtics facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Brown. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to White. Brown inside, and he's missed his first two shots of the game. And here comes Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard from outside. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Garland looking around. Outside for Mitchell. Offensive board. Here's Allen. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
Good on the second one. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Now here's White. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And here's Brown for three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Down low. The kick out to White. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Brown. Fires from deep. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in this matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
And so it's Boston with it after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And it's Jarrett Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 48 seconds left now in the first quarter.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
To the middle. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Allen's got 7 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Pritchard sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
There's Ball with a 3. Pass to Mitchell. Good if it goes. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him. And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Hauser outside. Back to Boucher. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Boucher's got his first bucket in this one.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Back to Simons. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 11. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Hauser. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. from deep, Mitchell. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 21 points in the game.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The three from Ball. It's another three for Cleveland.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And finished off by Boucher.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
The three from Mitchell. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Cleveland leading by 21. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Graham.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Here's Shireman. Again, Boston.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Brian?
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Mega shot there from the coffin corner. It is fun to watch Ball shoot those and knock them down.
There's Simons with a three. That shot off. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
From the arc. And Cleveland another three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Boucher. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 27. 18 feet out. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Shireman. Drills it from deep. Shireman's got 5 points now this quarter.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Hauser outside. To the left side wing. Releases. And it's Shireman missing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw is good from Mitchell. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward. This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
This one for three. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland leading by 22. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Boston pushing it up now. Up again. Boucher outside. On the wing, Hauser. From downtown. The rebound by Allen. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw no good for Hunter. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling. Pushing the action, getting downhill. Mitchell makes things happen.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. To the inside. Outside Mitchell. They shoot again. Here's Allen. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Mitchell. Drilled from 11 feet out. And that's now 33 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before.
Oh,
my goodness.
How about that?
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
Lets it go from the wing. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's Cleveland with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off.
42.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Walsh. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Mitchell's got 38 points.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The three from Mitchell. Queta pulls it in. To the inside. White. And here's Brown for three. Fires in the triple. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Goes up on the baseline. That shot missing. Celtics trail by 21. Driving in. And Brown with the stuff.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort. Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Nice ball movement by Boston. They get it back. Pass to Queta. Second chance shot. The shot, no good.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Mitchell with the ball. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop. At point-blank range, oh, yeah, you're not missing from there.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Four on the clock. Oh, deflected. White with the steal. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Walsh. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the three-pointer goes.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Kick out to Brown. Here's Walsh. And the Celtics another three.
3 points.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
White for three. He buries it from three. 43 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Walsh. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Mitchell's got 52 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
A deep three. Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. Three-pointer with the tip.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson,